Hello, Morgan Knoll here with Transwest Truck Trailer RV in Frederick, Colorado. We're located about 30 minutes north of Denver off I-25. Today I'm bringing you a customer trailer. This is going to be a Cimarron Norstar 2+1. So this one's pretty sweet, spec'd out the way that we had done it and drew it up for them and everything. And then we've got the V-nose on the front. So right away you can notice this nose profile is a little bit different than just your tapered square nose. So that V-nose, it's actually going to cut that wind a little bit better, and it's going to help you get, better fuel mileage on the truck, and then its overall ride is just not going to have as much headwind, so it's going to be a nicer ride as well. So super nice having that V-nose and that nose up here instead of the square one. Just less wind is what you're going to get. But we've got the adjustable coupler. So this adjustable coupler, we want to make sure you're hauling level on whatever tow vehicle you have. So being able to move this up and down, we can make sure you're getting as level as possible. And that way we're not overstressing one axle over the other and making sure that the trailer's running and operating how it should be. And then we just have our battery breakaway, our safety chains. And then down under here, you'll see a battery box. So this battery box is gonna run lights when you don't have it hooked up to a truck. And then it's also gonna run your jack. And so in that battery box, we've got a battery cutoff switch so that you can cut the entire power to the trailer, and that way you're not draining that battery when you're not using it or not in use. And then right up here, we do have the controls for the hydraulic jack. So it goes up and down super easy. And I don't know if those of you, are used to cranking. I definitely am. So having that and having that hydraulic jack just makes the overall operation so much easier. And then if you need to, let's say for some reason your battery kills, you leave a light on, you forget to hit that battery cut off. Nice thing, you plug this into your truck and you're gonna be, trickle charging this battery. So you can plug that into the truck, get that battery charging back up, and then be able to operate this. But if you're in an absolute pinch on these, that's what we like about these hydraulic jacks here, is that they, there we go. They have a safety feature just in case you don't have power, can't get connected to power. You can actually go in here manually and you are able to pump this up and down. So this little stick, you stick it in right here, and then this little tab will move both directions, and that's going to determine whether you're going up or down with the trailer. And then all you do is pump back and forth, and that'll either bring it down or bring it up. So having that little safety feature and just having that extra right there helps out big time in case you are in an emergency and you need to hurry and go fast, don't have time for that battery to charge up. You can get your trailer back down on the truck. And then right here you will see the full-size spare tire with the matching aluminum wheel. So over here on the head side or the hip side of the trailer, we've got our tack door. So that tack door, it is on a latch. You can kind of see my hair blowing around, but this tack door is staying there. So the latch back is going to help hold that open when it is windy or breezy and just make overall operation and use that much easier. And then on the tack door, we do have the window up above, get your airflow in there, and then you have the brush box down below. So brush box, I always keep my easy to grab stuff that I use pretty often in there. Just makes it easier than having to walk up into the tack room and find something and dig around and everything. On the tack door, we did do a step. So this step just gives you a lot more space to be able to get up into the trailer instead of either stepping on the side rail or up and over this little lip here. Just overall ease of use, and being able to just step up twice makes it that much easier. So coming up here in the tack room, so you'll see that V-nose, how it kind of looks up in that over the the bed of the truck area. So it does take away some of that storage space you would otherwise have in the tapered nose, but you are getting that wind cut, and if you don't need that up there, it's awesome to have the ride. It's crazy. But up here you do have the two windows, and then you've got your bar going all the way across, so hang your show clothes, hang blankets, polo wraps, whatever you need to hang up there, you can do so. And then you'll see an OptiBright LED light, so super, super bright light. Be able to see in the dark, and you got one above the door too that'll have them pan over when we head out of here. And then on that wall, you've got the recessed saddle post. So those 3 tiers, those are removable, movable, whatever you want to do. If you want to add an additional one, we could do so for you. You can adjust them up and down along with the blanket pulls up there. So if you wanted a different operation, blanket pull, saddle tier, something like that, we can do so because they're super easy to take off and just maneuver around. So then over on the partition wall, we've got our 2 rows of bridle hooks and with our carpet down below. So the carpet is just going to help prevent some of that swishing and swaying and wear and tear that the bridles do while you're driving down the road, and help keep them in good shape as well as your trailer. And then we've got a hidden little door right here. So this door opens up, walk-through door, into that first stall area. Wind's blowing a little bit. So able to come in here. So if you've got that door shut, but you're kind of operating, this front tack room or this front stall area as an additional tack room, got your tack box in here, changing room, you can just walk straight through. You're not having to go all the way out and around the trailer. You can have everything closed up and kind of have your own little place to hang out in, honestly. So, and then that just closes up nice and tight. Our light switch for the lights inside are right here. And then you saw the one above the door. So nice, very convenient tack room. I did forget to point out, boot box right here. So we've got the full length boot box. So this actually opens both sides, so that comes all the way open in just extra storage space. And then I also like how it doubles as a bench or a seat. So if you got to put your boots on or your chaps, whatnot, you can do so. And then it also is a step to get up into your gooseneck. So just very convenient and handy to have sitting right there. So 2+1 trailers, you're gonna have your straight load in the back with your box stall up front, and you're able to walk horses on, walk horses off. So I really like this setup for bigger bodied horses, or if one has had an issue in a trailer in the past and now they don't like backing out, you're able to just walk them on, walk them right off. You can keep their mind more comfortable, and you're going to shows, you want them to be in their best mindset before you go in. So being able to just keep them how they need to be by walking on and off helps out big time. Or if you want to take a golf cart or a buggy with you, some dirt bike, something like that, you've got this additional ramp in that additional storage space where you'd be able to take that buggy and 2 horses with you and still have plenty of space. So ramp comes down, and then you've got the butterfly door that comes over top, or the Dutch door that comes over top. So that closes up, and I'm actually gonna close it up real quick and just show you how this works. So ramp seals in with the side of the trailer. So the ramp is the side of the trailer instead of having a door and then the ramp over top. So that's gonna keep your line of sight in the vehicle behind you in better shape, because you're gonna be able to see more and see around you a little bit better. And then the other nice thing too is if you wanted to drive with that open, this does latch into place. So this isn't gonna be, flopping against the trailer. So you can actually have that open, get that extra airflow. Some customers that like these 2+1 trailers, they'll use that first stall as like a box stall when they're at a show and they're just waiting for their turn to go. So they'll put the horse in there loose, but then have that ramp up with this open so it can still stick its head out, look around, see what's going on outside. Just overall, multiple different ways of using this trailer just comes in handy big time. And then behind this, so I'll actually shut this up. So behind that one, you do have a drop down for this head side stall right here. So that comes down, and with that drop down, you're also able to pull down the jail bars. So if you need to just toss some hay in real quick, you can do so. Want to check on them without having to open the doors, you could also do so. And then just having the operation and ease of use, just being able to do that row like that. And then they do pop into place, so you're not going to be sitting there slapping against the trailer once again while you're driving down the road. So get your maximum airflow going through the trailer, having the drop downs on both heads. And then you got your bus window, and right now It's a little bit hidden behind the Dutch door because we got the ramp open on the back, but I will open this just a little. So that bus window does open part way, 50%, and so you can kind of pick and choose how much airflow you want going through the trailer and keep your horses in the most comfortable position. And then right here we do have a tie, 2 ties, sorry, one on each side of that window, and that way you're able to tie up a couple horses if you need to do so. And then up above that ramp, we do have an LED light. So having that LED light just comes in handy big time. I'm telling you, when you are trying to tack or untack in the dark, load in the dark, just having that is just very, very convenient. And then down below there, we've got 2 7,000-pound Dexter torsion axles with our 16-inch aluminum wheel. So those tires are nitrogen filled. So nitrogen, it's gonna help run cooler, keep your PSI steadier, and just overall, you know, not having to put air in it. I know, especially this time of year when it's cold at night and then warm during the day, mine, at least in my truck, the tire light indicator will come on saying that I have low air, and then midway through the day as the air warms up, it goes away. So that's gonna help prevent some of that from happening. Just the nitrogen, it's not gonna fluctuate that PSI level as much. So then coming around here to the rear of the trailer, we've got our ramp with the Dutch doors up above that open, and you saw me latch that other one, and I'll show you on this other side too. But really, really convenient operation here, especially to get your maximum airflow, because you can put this door or this door ramp up and then have these Dutch doors open, and you can have that airflow going all the way through and just make sure that it is blowing through this trailer and keeping your horses cool. So very soft ramp. It's got spring loaded on it, so it's gonna help you a little bit when you're starting to go up. And then it's also got this grip to it. So that's gonna help out big time when you got especially shod horses walking up this. They're gonna be able to grip a little bit better and get up this trailer easier. So right here in the back, you'll see the straight load portion area. So I've got one side open and then one side with the bars up. And then I will show you a really cool operation that Cimarron is doing with these center dividers. So nice thing about these 2+1s is that you can actually make them, into a box stall, 2 box stalls. So if you are going for a long haul and you just wanted your horses loose in the trailer, just make sure that they're standing how they want to stand and being comfortable and everything, you can actually push this over into a box stall. So I'll show you how this operates real quick. I got these 2 little knobs on each side of this divider. So what you do is just bring them down. It's gonna swing a little because it is on a track up here. And when you come in here, I'll show you a little bit better where that track's at. And then this gate divider actually, that's how simple it is. It just folds over to the side and then goes and stores into place on each side and out of the way. So being able to do this, I don't know if literally just showed you how easy that was, how simple for one person, not having to take an entire divider out of this trailer and then having to put it back in, being able to just push it over to the side and have this extra box stall area helps out big time. And then you do have these doors that come around and close up. So that's what I mean by box stall. So you're able to, put your horse in here. Me personally, I'd take these off because mine would play with these. But you're able to put them in here, let them loose if they want to turn around, or if you got one that's not halter broke or something, you just gotta, lead it up or push it up in here. You're able to, have this space for it. It's just very convenient, and there's a lot of different things you can do with being able to just push that over out of the way. If you're a shipper and you're going one way, customer wants their horses hauled in a box stall, so you've got your 2 box stalls set up, and then coming back, you've got 3 horses you gotta haul. Just bring this back out, pin it into place. You got 2 there, 1 up there. Just operation of it, super easy to do and everything. So this one, we do have the solid headpiece with the airflow on the back. So having that solid headpiece is a big one for me personally, just because I don't want horses messing around with each other, biting at each other, nipping and stuff. That way they're not able to steal each other's food too by having that solid headpiece. But then, you know, having the bars and the airflow going in the back, be able to still get that airflow over their backs and be able to kind of see each other too in a way, just for the comfort of the horse. And then we did have a pad on each side of that divider too, so if they need to lean, they can lean against it, you know, a little more cushion for them. And then it's also going to help with your lighter colored horses with the discoloration from the aluminum. So then those doors, they do open back up and pop into place on the side. So if you wanted to drive with these open, you can do so. Or if you're going to walk something off, you get those out of the way and they're not going to be swinging shut on you, trying to catch a horse's hip or anything like that. So being able to do that operation helps out big time. And then if you wanted to, you can actually take this post out too. Everything is on these little knobs right here. I don't know if you can see it from that side, but these little knobs, all they do is just pop down, and you heard that pin come down and out, and then I popped it back in. So you can take that center post out too if you needed to. So up here is that +1 area, extra box stall, golf cart, whatever kind of area you want to make it into. It's just going to be, you know, extra space for you and be able to put a horse in here or whatnot. We did do the ties up here on each side, and that way if you did want to tie a horse and a hay bag in this trailer, you can, or in this front box stall, you can. And then you'll notice on the roof, we've got 2 roof vents up here. Those push forward and they push back. So you're gonna push them forward, they're gonna help grab that air and push it, force it in. Push it back, it's gonna help grab that air and push it back out. So if it were me, I'd have these first 2 pushing forward, and then maybe these last 2, I'd honestly, in this trailer, I'd probably have them all pushing forward and then get my back doors and windows open, just to keep that maximum airflow. But if you're just needing some, you know, ventilation in the winter, you could push them backward. You're still gonna get a little bit of airflow, but not a whole lot, but you are gonna be getting that ventilation in here. So very nice operation in this stall area. It's just overall, ease of use is just very, very easy. You watched me do that. Everything in there is just very nice and rounded off. There's no sharp edges for anyone to catch anything on. That's one thing I love about Cimarron. Just very quiet in there as well. You did notice the LED lights in there, and then you got one up above too, and that way you're able to see some more when you're loading or unloading in the dark or whatnot. So like I was talking about earlier, with this latching over, so you can actually put that back ramp up and then leave these back doors open and have that maximum airflow going through the trailer. So another drop down on the head side, and then we have our escape door. So that escape door, you know, if you are using that first stall as more of a storage area, putting hay in there, putting your wheelbarrow, stuff like that. If you need to access it quickly, don't want to get the ramp down on the other side, you are able to go into this escape door and just do so. That, or if you got to load a horse quick and jump out, you've got that escape door to do so as well. So this trailer, we are sitting at 6'10" wide. We're sitting at 7 feet, 7 inches tall. And we got an on the floor length of 24 feet, 6 inches. Empty weight is going to be 6,150 pounds. So most 3/4 tons is going to be able to haul this. You know, just make sure you're double checking your tow rating before you hook up to something. Make sure that you're able to do so. Stock number on this trailer is 5N211897. And that's 5N211897. This is a 2022 Cimarron Norstar Warmblood 2+1. So we got that extra height on there, extra length in the box stalls, and that way those bigger bodied horses are able to fit in here a little bit better, be more comfortable in there. But if you guys have questions on this trailer, any other trailers you see on our website, or if you're looking to get a quote to build one, please don't hesitate to reach out. You can call or text me at my cell phone, and that's 970-218-5996. You can call my desk phone at 303-684-3451, or shoot me an email at Morgan, and that's morgan.knoll, Knoll, at transwest.com. Click the link below, you'll go to our inventory on our website for this trailer, and then you can also browse our used and new inventory. Please don't hesitate to reach out. I look forward to hearing from you and look forward to doing business, and I hope you have a great day.